Those living in major cities know full well what's usually there, especially the situations inside the PSVs. So let me just focus on the sound system. Like, who doesn't like a PSV with big clear screens, well fit powerful speakers and neon lights? As in, you experience club moments on the road while traveling or while going to whatever the fuck you wanna. Fun, right? You feel above the world, self-esteem pumped up, especially when your favorite song pulls up in the mix and the vehicle is on top speed. Motherfucking fucker. It's usually a moment to live. It's usually a moment to enjoy life, you know? Say some fresh air escapes to the inside through that small space, you know? Yeah, and slapping or caressing your face. It's called city life. But here's the problem. The music is usually too loud to even hear your phone buzz in your pocket. Even when you catch your phone ringing, you can never pick that call. It's usually noisy, but it's customers' recommendations because many love that noise because it's time to release the ease and tension from anything or from anywhere. You know, anytime you're in such a noisy place, you usually ease the tension or pressure. So there was this time, it was Sunday afternoon, I guess. I decided to go to town. I patched myself right behind the front seats. Good music playing. I'm detoxing my mind, getting in the moment. And then there was this man that stopped. I want to get this story clearly. So I patched myself next to the front seats. And as usual, I love being the side of the window. So the man stopped the vehicle, got in with three dusty-looking children. The one, the old but young, tidy-looking wife, and they both had a cheap ice cream. And you know, the man plunged in the seat right next to me. The man looked to be around 40, but by the look of things, Manny and him not in the same WhatsApp group. Even paying for both of his fucked up family from church wasn't easy. He had to negotiate with the conductor first. Imagine a person has come from church but doesn't have money to pay as fare to his place. And he's from the church. So God can't give that person money to pay the conductor to get his us and his family's us home. Wonders. So imagine from church and he couldn't pay fare for both of the children. So he had to negotiate with the conductor first. And without missing a mark, the sole of his shoe was finished by the side. And just above the area not covered by socks, and recklessly, the man also had a recklessly patched old trouser. And just where the trouser and the socks doesn't cover, you could see that the man had a very poor relationship with water. Yeah, sure, you could see it. Hygiene wasn't his thing. Remember, the music was booming. I don't know how he managed to get his phone from the pocket. Guess it was on vibration. I was so shocked to hear that nonsense. Exactly as you are. So who is that important person in such a man with a poverty-stricken lifestyle? Who is that person worth killing the sound in the PSV for? The PSV and his, and even if the owner happens to jump in for a ride, he or she will have to act and be like a passenger. So who the fuck was that man? Man, just respect yourselves, man. If you poor, if you don't have money and you're getting into a vehicle that is of high volume or the sound is booming, just follow the way things are to be followed. Don't act special like, now kill the sound, someone is calling. Who are you? If the music is too loud, just let the vehicle go. There are some vehicles that are so boring as fuck, old as fuck. You can board such vehicles, but don't disturb people enjoying the moment, ruining the moment with with your poverty-stricken life. If you hit at the point where you just want a sound should be killed for you to receive a phone call, just know it's time to buy your own vehicle. You need to now fuck off that passenger lifestyle and be your own driver and buy your own fucking vehicle. Alright? Well, so men in your 40s, you need to know when to hold on and when to let go. City is for broke ass young men who are struggling to find money, and hoes who are there just to sell their coochie and being and fucking like chicken, and fucking rich old mature men who are there to like control or who are responsible for the growth of economy. So if you're not among the three, the village is waiting. The village is fucking waiting. There's nothing in the fuck remaining for you to build or wanna start building that couldn't be built for the last 20 years. Men in your 40s, that's for you. When above 40 and you still have to go to work like some broke-ass young men, count yourself a failure. Accept your usability is expired. Go back to the village, wait for your death. Lack of money makes most men look way old, because when you have money, you'll automatically look way younger than most youths. Because you ain't struggling, enjoying life, you're having it easy, because you took your time to build in your early 20s. Which is why ladies in their early 20s feel safe around such men, because money is never a problem. They are seeing financial security, In other words, those are whores. And just like I've said, the city is for whores. The city is for whores, brokers, young men who are trying to find their way towards financial stability, and already old mature men who are financially stable and are there responsible for the economic growth. So imagine a man who's in his 40s, who's got everything put together, but business rolling and stuff, can have access to any bitch's pussy, to any puntang he wants. Any puntang he fucking wants. It will find a broker's youth in his early 20s, suffering like a motherfucker, also competing to get such a lady. Come on. You can never get into such ladies' pants because you've got no money. You're still struggling as a motherfucker. You are in a stage that man was 20 years building himself towards that point he is right now. So you can never compete with such a man. That's a marathon you can never win. You are bound to lose in such a competition. You are bound to lose because you are competing with people who are who in your age, they put their focus on their hustle and not women. And now since he's got money, or they've got money, ladies are the ones focused on them, always calling and texting them. Hi. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if I call at a bad moment or at the wrong time. I'm sorry. I know you're busy, but I just wanted to say hi to make sure you're okay. That's the 40 plus man, because they've got money, they've got vehicles, they can go any fucking way without ordering a cab or even without using a PSV, because he's got money. Then look at you, a kissing ass motherfucker who must text or call first. or else the relationship dies. Man, you can never win. Young men, avoid ladies in your 20s. That lady thinking, if you don't get her, you won't get such a beauty. Give yourself time and have money, then travel around. You just come into a conclusion that for real you can get anything you ever want, and the beautiful ones are yet to be fucking born. Don't be that. Don't be like that man who looks bitter and old for lack of money. By the way, that's the nature of most impoverished people. Bitter, old, dirty-hearted. See, I want to tell you this. See, I'm fucking rich as motherfucker. Yeah, I'm fucking rich as motherfucker. And you poor ass wave at me while I was driving or while I'm driving. Maybe I was on a business call while driving that I didn't see you waving, or maybe I just saw you waving, but decided not to blend in your bullshit or even wave back because I might be broke like you. So that broke, bitter man will never give it a second thought, but he'll yap painful words. He thinks he's the only one with money and car. Huh? God who gave him denied me, but we are all equal. And maybe I'll just get to have a vehicle at some point in my life. I just can't stop laughing when I hear this. So you are the broke, dirty, hearted, bitter, and still think God exists, and just chooses to give and who to deny. That's the reason most men will die poor. Blaming things on God. Opportunities exist for everybody. You either make the most out of the opportunities or wait to suffer the fuck until you fucking die. Motherfuckers. If I happen to get rich, the first people to fucking avoid are the poor, broke people. Because these people are bitter, they're just dirty-hearted. I just avoid poor people at all fucking cost. Yeah, for sure. Man, I can't see myself standing poor people. I can't even see myself making stories with the poor people. Even greeting poor people will be a problem because, once you're rich, you just want to link with people who are above your hierarchy, who are above the hierarchy of rich people. So, say I'm rich, I just want to link with people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, the people who are the influential ones in the world. But linking again with the poor asses around me, what's enough in my circle? Fucking no. Fucking no. Like, what are you gonna discuss anyway? You just need to suffer on your own, die if you want. You either get yourself rich or keep hanging out with the poor asses. No one cares. And that's what I usually tell every fucking person. Especially the poor people. The poor people are the ones who usually scream that I want this person to get into that political state because if he gets there, he's gonna help us. If he gets there, he's gonna make life easy. Okay, listen. It doesn't matter who gets into a political seat. It doesn't matter who becomes the president, governor, member of parliament, and all that. It doesn't matter. If you don't have money and if you're poor, you'll keep being poor and you'll keep suffering like a silly ass motherfucker. And the rich will keep being rich, enjoying life, regardless of who gets into a political motherfucking seat. So just know your lens. Know your lens. Know what you want in life. Just know God doesn't fucking exist. And opportunities are there for everybody. There's nothing like God gave him and denied me. No. There are opportunities, but you didn't see the opportunities. So don't be bitter at the other person enjoying his or her own life. Get a life.